Welcome to my quiet mornings. This is how I start my days. Coffee and cats on alert for whoever's coming in the yard. So come along with me and enjoy my day. So let's go downstairs and we'll check on the seedlings. Midge always has to have a ball thrown down the steps, though, to start her day. So we're going to check on my geraniums that we started about 14 days ago, and they look good, but out of 20, it looks like just 12. I'm hoping a couple more will germinate. The other seedlings we did are 20 to 90 days, and those are the columbine. And I don't see any signs of them yet, but I am hopeful. That's all we can do is just stay hopeful. So the geraniums are not on a heat mat, they're just under the grow lights. And I water from the bottom of the tray.
They are expensive.
And like most gardeners, if we aren't gardening, we watch other gardeners gardening when they don't have 2 to 3 feet of snow on the ground. So it's almost 9:30, and my cats have such a horrible life. They love watching Birds for Cats on the big screen, and I'm going to head out, do a little dusting of snow happen. I'm going to sweep it off, and they'll sit there and just be entertained for several minutes. So let's go outside. Let's get out here and sweep off this little dusting of snow. Nothing like we've been having. But pretty soft, fluffy. And it's a balmy 24, not 24 below like it was this week when we were on our little trip up in the mountains to Canaan. On Wednesday morning, it was minus 24. We were able to get out later in that afternoon. It warmed up to 12. Great pictures. Great hiking. If you like that, and if you do, you need to come to West Virginia. Oh, and the garbage men came. Yay. You know, it is beautiful with this little bit of snow, and that it's warm. It's 24 degrees.
A little bit of snow.
Right. That's happening today. This hasn't melted. But you'll see here, I brought out some little bird seed bells. I've had one bird, the dark-eyed junco. If Lisa will let me, I'd like to show you what she did with her Christmas tree after Christmas. She's got the most beautiful setup with the birds in the neighborhood. But that junco is the only one that's been here. And I've put it on this because this is iced over, and it's been so cold they needed it. The other thing I've noticed, this is my after Christmas window box, which was looking good, but because we've gotten down to minus 12, these cabbages are good to like minus 5, maybe even not. They lasted pretty good, but when we started getting all of this solid frozen temperatures and never above 0, you can see that the purple's pretty, and I'm thinking maybe I can just, clean up some of the foliage. I'll throw that right there. And it already looks better, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do on the window box today. You want to do some type of gardening if you can. And even if it's trimming back these cabbages, it makes me happy. The other reason, I have to tell you, the other reason I got real bird seed is there was a day that these birds were coming in thinking these were real, and it broke my heart. So they thought they were probably holly berries, and they've eaten all the holly berries off that was on the holly, And so I got some little bit of bird seed and see if they last. But anyhow, I'm going to finish doing this, get it all cleaned up. And it's not even 10:30. So I'll take you along on a little walk today, dude. This is just, you know, this is what you do in the winter. We'll end up in the backyard by the time the day is over. Stay with me. So look at this. These are our winter sown pots. We'll just leave them alone.
Where are they, honey?
Where are they? We'll leave them alone and just let Mother Nature take care of them.
I see a little bit of them now.
Yeah, there's 4 of them there. The larkspur, liatris, and some columbine. So we'll see. You know, it's always fun. It's always fun to try new stuff. And with this weather that this is all unfamiliar. For years and years, we haven't had this much.
I'd say, judging from the videos that I've seen, throwback videos that people have been putting up, it's been 9 years since we had this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun's is out. I'm gonna try and make a path because I haven't been down in the garden, you know, since whenever that day was.
It's about 2.5 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, were we down in it?
Least.
Oh, with
when you built the snowman.
The snowman. Oh gosh. So we made it down the stairs. Show him the pond. Reggie's concerned that maybe we've lost moisture, but I don't think so. I think it's just the foot of snow or more that's here, and the water just looks like it's lower, but it's maybe my perspective. But I've been wrong before. Let's walk around this way. I haven't been down in here for the longest time, and
it's been about 3 weeks or more.
Yeah, I want to see if I should take my shoes off of my snowman. Let me get my shovel behind you, Reg. We haven't had any tracks in the snow. It's so pretty to see. But let's see if the snowman's face is still happy.
You have to dig deeper than that.
I don't want to take his my shoe. Oh, there he is. There's the hat. He's still kind of wobbly looking.
Yeah.
His eyes have kind of gone back in his head. My shoes. But you know, you can see how beautiful it is. There's nothing you can do this time of year except see the beauty in the quiet that you see. All the plants are covered in I don't know how much snow. I mean, look at us. It's like we have snowshoes.
Well, look at this hedge here.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we have snowshoes. I'm not even going through the snow, so it's iced over. We can just imagine spring tulips and spring daffodils, more daffodils here than tulips. I don't see deer hooves really, which they can't find anything to eat. It is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I didn't get the chairs taken up in time. Kept thinking I'd do that are on the river deck. There's hellebores up on the upper deck. There's people trimming their hellebores. We don't know when it's going to.
We don't know where our hellebores are.
I know. Where in the heck are the hellebores? You know, I don't see it thawing anytime, at least for another week. And then the moisture will be good, which is wonderful to see. The water levels are up, and it's nice to look down here. It's still quiet. Snow makes things very quiet, and you know that. But the sedum heads are the only thing that look still very pretty. I'm excited about that. I have in the past cut them back, and I'm so glad I didn't this winter. The grasses need to go. Still a little bit of seeds left on them that the birds might like. But does your backyard look like this? You know, it's all covered in a blanket of snow and insulating the soil and insulating the plants. And this is what it looks like the end of January. I'm going to see if I can find a picture of what it looked like in 2024 January this time and compare. So, it's so good to get down in the backyard, even though I'm not doing anything. Shoot, before I get up there, Look how the snow has split my hedge here. I've got to loosen that off of this boxwood hedge. I hadn't even paid attention to that. Get the weight. If you notice that in your garden, this is something you need to do. I've been doing it to my trees, but I overlooked this boxwood hedge. Yay. Come on. Yay.
That's looking better.
What, right?
That's looking better.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one. And that'll be it.
That's better.
Oh, that's better.
And the sun's coming out.
Yay. Yippee, I'm so glad you saw that. Oh gosh, I'm so glad that we saw that because I'm going to get all of my boxwoods uncovered. These weren't splitting, which is good. They were round to begin with. Do I do bowling balls?
Well, you might want to look at them.
Yeah, so Mr. Bowling Ball is solid with ice and snow. I've never had them before, so I'm assuming they can survive. Yeah, I have one more. Isn't this interesting? I mean, I've never had to dig out my plants. And you probably don't. I was just curious because these were just planted last
This past summer.
August, summer.
Yeah.
When we redid this whole bed. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. And let it melt. Felt good to do a little bit of something. Yep. Nothing beats a quiet walk in the snow, away from car noise. Find your place. Find that quiet space in all seasons. Well, I think it's time for a little cup of some hot. So there's a day, winter day with me in my garden, in my house. What do I do when you can't do a whole lot of gardening? You can still find something to do in our gardens. Like this morning, I didn't know how much the snow had weighted down my boxwoods. So to get out and do that, I feel like save them from splitting in two. And that little bit of cleanup on the front window box, I see it. That's all that matters is to me. So that's, my day. The rest is easy. Reg is making chicken for dinner, and we love watching The Repair Shop. Check it out. It's amazing. Go to YouTube. You can find it there. A great British show if you like to be hands-on. And if you're a gardener, you're hands-on. Reg, being an artist, and he, look around, he built everything. But we'll watch that, and that's exciting for us. So thanks for hanging out with me today. This is a day in winter, and I love it. So thanks for being with me. We'll see you the next time. This is the end of January. Maybe we'll do a celebration for Groundhog Day. So we'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.